What's going on, guys? So a little bit of a change in setting here. I'm actually home right now. So like I said, we're going to do some different kinds of videos. We're going to get some training videos put up today. I'm actually going to be meeting with our ambassador for the store. So Corey Kellen's going to be coming to the gym with me today, and we're going to do some training. So as you guys that are following know, I have that deadlift event this coming Sunday. So today isn't going to be an all-out training session. It's not going to be super intense. Obviously not doing any deadlifts, any squats. The only bench I'll do today is just some dumbbell bench. I'll go heavy to a point. So this isn't a full power event, so there's not going to be the squat and the bench as well. Just the deadlift. So not quite as crazy and as intense as I'm used to. You know, this is something that I could incorporate right into my normal training if I wanted to. You know, could have trained yesterday, took today off, trained Thursday like I normally would, and then take Friday and Saturday off, and then lift on Sunday. Could easily have done that. I really want to hit the 600 pounds, so I'm going to try to do more recovery. So instead of training twice during the week, I'm only going to train once. And instead of doing my normal, I'm going to bring it down a little bit. It's going to be close to my normal, but bring the volume down a little bit. So probably just be like 4 exercises most likely. Not going to use as much weight as I did last week. The log press, just for the video, I'm probably going to just do 1 set of something that's a little challenging. No PRs. I'm not going to try and get anything too crazy. I'm not going to go for as many reps as possible or anything. But we'll do 1 heavy set just for the video. Something that I'm, in control of and stuff. So, but before I head out, because I wanted you guys to see kind of what's, I guess, behind the scenes, like of what I do before training. It kind of really depends. I mean, I have the same products that I take for the most part. It really just depends on the day. But I'd say 90% of what I do before training is going to be the same. The only time it ever changes if something with a schedule changes and I can't, maybe get the same meal in or something, but I try and get things to be the same as much as possible, at least close to. So anyways, so for pre-workout, it really depends. So sometimes pre-workout, I'll drink an energy drink. Sometimes I will use this. We have this at Supplement Warehouse. This is what I use a lot. And it's probably backwards for you guys, but I'll probably flip the video around. So this can be a really good pre-workout. We have this at my store. It's amino acid product, but it has caffeine in here. So it's a really simple product, really easy on the stomach. Gives you enough energy, and what's nice is you can do a scoop and a half, 2 scoops, and it's not an overload of caffeine. During training, so if I don't use that for pre-workout, I'll use it during my workout. If I'm gonna just drink something that's got around the same amount of caffeine as 1 scoop of that, I'll do another scoop of that during training if it's gonna be a worthy enough training session where it'll be long enough. So this HumaPro, I use this most of the time during training. It's another essential amino acids product. This one has a lot of other stuff in there to help with, hydration, absorption, and stuff like that. So this one's brand new. But other ones, obviously creatine. I think I say obviously because everybody should be taking creatine unless maybe your only goal is weight loss. Then this isn't really going to do anything for you. Creatine is going to pull water into the muscle, therefore make it more hydrated, give it a fuller look. Aside from that, it's going to replenish your energy in the muscle cells itself, so you'll be able to get more reps, therefore get more strength gains, and therefore get bigger as time goes. So here's some kind of extras. So those ones are guaranteed. I take my creatine every day, I take amino acids every day. I take some form of pre-workout, whether it's energy drink or whatever. I'll show you one pre-workout that I'm using right now, off and on. I like a nice array of pre-workouts. Most of what I use is going to be from the store. I think we have some of the best products. Obviously, I get a great deal on them. And I get to try different stuff before I even buy it, too, a lot of times. So that's why I usually use products from the store. I just know they're going to be good quality. High-tech pharmaceuticals has been around for a long, long time. And I've always had good results. People that I know that use their products have always had good results with their stuff, and you can tell it's working. But like I said, I like to mix it up once in a while. Eddie Hall has a new pre-workout, so I'm just throwing this in there to try it out. So some extras. So this one here, potassium nitrate. This I'm gonna only typically use when I want to get a really good pump. So with bodybuilding, I would use this every day. Now that I'm doing strongman, I still think the pump is beneficial. It's beneficial for healing joints. It's beneficial for bringing nutrients to the muscles. It's beneficial for muscle growth in the long term. So I still want to get a good pump in the gym, but the days that I'm going to focus on it more is more of a higher volume day. Here's another one, Hydromax. So this one does a similar thing as creatine on at least the cellular level as far as pulling water in. So that's really all this product does, is it pulls more water into the muscle like creatine, but since it does it in a different way, like through a different path, and it's a completely different ingredient, it can add to what creatine's already doing. See what I mean? If you just take more creatine, you're not going to get more of a muscle pump and more water in the muscle just because you're taking more creatine. There's only so much you can take. There's a ceiling, there's a cap. So in order to get an even better result, you'd have to try a different ingredient, different product, and add to it and see if it does anything for you. This does. I noticed the pumps in the gym are more intense, they last longer, and they come along quicker. And I noticed a lot more vascularity when I use this too, but the main thing is like the muscle fullness, muscle hardness. So this is what I'm using right now for my multi. I don't always stick to the same exact multi, but this is the one I've been using a lot lately. So this is the one that I've used a couple of times now. I do like it. What's weird about this one is you can actually feel when it kind of kicks in because it has beta-alanine in here. So if you guys know what beta-alanine is, it gives you that itchy, tingly feeling when you take pre-workout. Because beta-alanine is in a lot of pre-workouts. This is in there too. So real quick before I go, I keep my multivitamins and any other specific vitamins in there. Just real quick, I got that multivitamin in there. I have omegas from fish oil. I have OsteoRx in there. That's good for the bones, good for the joints. Calcium in there. Some digestive enzymes, some liver health supplements. When you take this many pills, it's always good to take care of your liver. You never know. A lot of this stuff isn't liver toxic, but some of the prescriptions we take are. So keep that in mind, guys. Last main thing I got in there be turmeric. Turmeric mostly just for pain and inflammation. It's not good to take away inflammation all the time because your body needs inflammation to be able to heal. It sends a signal to heal that area. So just maintaining, managing the inflammation is key. My coach Travis always made that very clear. You don't want to eliminate inflammation, you want to control it. The only time you need to eliminate it is if it's getting in the way of your training. And obviously you're not, gonna get hurt if you got a muscle tear or something's wrong. Get it addressed, get it taken care of, do what doctor says. But I will only cut back on my whatever inflammation I'm having, if I am having any, before training. So I might use some kind of cream. I'll use an NSAID if I really have to, but I stay away from those 90% of the time, I'd say. So today though, so it's enough about the supplements today. We're going to be going to the gym, as I said, and I can show you guys what I do for my warm-up to get my joints ready, because those of you who know, who've been watching, I've had some really bad tennis elbow and flare-ups going on in my elbow, sometimes all the way up into my bicep tendon up here too. It's been a lot better since I backed off on all of the super heavy training and some of the strongman events that were kind of messing with it. So this is really I consider this my off season. So I'm still training hard, but I'm not, if I start noticing things that are setting me back as far as my recovery, if it's an event that I don't need to train for, I just take it out for a little while until that inflammation goes down. So, but anyway, I'll ramble on a little bit more later. So I will probably reconnect with you guys once we get there and see how this goes. All right, guys, so got meal in. I didn't show that, but I had some eggs. And I'm gonna use a carb product for carbohydrates today, just because, mostly for digestion. This morning I just really was not hungry at all. And normally I would just try to get as much as I could with actual food, but I got some eggs down and I'm gonna use some carbohydrates in my drink for that. So it'll just be a bit better for digestion. But take you guys along for the ride a little bit so you can kind of see what goes into getting ready for a training session. Like I said, this one is not gonna be crazy, but I still approach it in the same way. The last thing I wanna do is get injured or just have a shitty time at the gym just because it's not, you know, an all out kind of a day. Really, I'm just going in there to get good pump, get some blood in my joints, get some blood in the muscles. Do a couple heavy sets, just probably a vlog press, and that's gonna be it. So, pre-workout is there, but it is time to go.
There are two kinds of pain in this world. Pain that hurts. Pain that alters.
So there it is, guys. There's the finished video. The finished product. Let me know what you think. Let Corey know what you think. Either way, this kind of stuff is so much fun to do. I've never done anything like this before. I mean, I've taken video that I've taken just with my phone and edited it up, as you guys have seen, and it's a lot of fun, and it's super cool to see just, you know, a regular training session just turned into something just super epic, you know, almost like that movie 300 or something. It's super cool. So I'm gonna work on doing more videos kind of like this too, if you guys like it. If it's motivating, definitely let me know. If you like the video, let Corey know. Again, it's Corey Kellen, Barbell Bellin on Instagram. Go check him out. Like I said, he's one of our ambassadors. He's very engaged, very knowledgeable with social media, videoing, editing, stuff like that. You know, he does everything on his own. So hope you guys liked it. Let me and him know what you think. And I will see you guys this weekend for the deadlift event. Take care.